Well, guys, as energy prices hover near the fiscal stratosphere, these are frightening times for a lot of people. But how did we get here? And what's the reality of our oil situation? Tonight, we'll examine oil myths, oil facts. The CBS 19 I-Team investigation. There are lots of things we think we know about our current energy predicament, but experts now agree we're probably at what is known as peak oil. James Kunstler wrote The Long Emergency, perhaps the definitive book about a future without cheap energy.
You find yourself in a situation now where worldwide demand is permanently outstripping worldwide supply.
So, we're going to look at the conventional wisdom and the standard arguments and try to give you a few facts. Okay, argument number one. If Congress and the environmentalists would just get out of the way and let us drill more, we could be energy independent. Myth. Our current domestic reserves total about 21 billion barrels of oil. Alaska and offshore drilling would add about 30 billion for a total of 51 billion barrels. And we burn 7 billion every year. So do the math.
It might extend the agony of our problem by a few years.
We have forbidden exploration.
UT Tyler Business Dean James Tarter.
Some people want to blame big oil companies. Some people want to blame the American consumer. And there's a lot of fingers that point back to the political tension and stalemate in Congress.
All right, argument number two. It's a problem of refining capacity. Why? We haven't built a new refinery in this country in the last 30 years. Partial myth. We've actually doubled refinery capacity in the last 15 years by expanding current facilities. And we're currently operating at about 85%. And refining is where the profit is, up to 99 cents on every gallon of gasoline sold.
Refineries in the southeastern part of the United States may be under capacity by 20 to 25% right now.
Argument number three. If we exploit oil found in shale and tar sands, we'll have plenty. Partial myth. Shale oil is indeed abundant, but it requires massive amounts of water and energy, two things that will be scarce.
But think of the amount of energy it takes to convert a unit of that Athabasca tar sand into fuel. All of those are possible, but we're really going to have a concerted effort towards that.
Argument number four, it's those darned oil traders who've driven up the price. Partial myth.
Those commodity traders are looking, what is the price of a barrel of oil going to be at some future point in time?
Argument number five, alternative sources of energy will fill the gap. Myth.
We're not going to run Walt Disney World and Walmart and the interstate highway system on any combination of solar, wind, tar sands, shale oil, used French fried potato oil, nuclear, you name it.
So guys, that's where we are now, but what does it all mean? And how will our lives change as energy prices keep rising like a California condo? We'll have that story tomorrow night. Back to you.